Hello Internet, it's Andrew Michael and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Croc's World Run, which is made by SparkelSoft, which is available on the Nintendo eShop for $5.99. So let's get into today's review. Also, shout out to anyone who understands this little poster I put up here. So, if anyone watched the first episode of the Power Rangers Beast Morphers episode today, what do you think I mean by that when I have that up there? Let me know in the comment section down below, and whoever gets it right first will get a shout out next time when I do a review. Now let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. So today we are going to be taking a look at Croc's World Run, and this is a platforming game that's made by SparkelSoft Studios where you are guess what? You're a crocodile. And you go through 5 levels that this demo allows you to do, and these are all platforming levels that are basically almost identical to the ones in Super Mario Run, except these are not really different from each other, except for the fact that there is a little bit of difference in platforming, but the background literally is the exact same. So, basically what you have here is a game at $6, pretty much is a mobile port, which I'm pretty sure is a mobile port, and basically with that, there's nothing different from when you're playing on the mobile device, and it looks like as if you can play touchscreen, which really, this game literally looks like that. So, basically you have this game, and the music, I can tell, probably has been used before in other games, and what makes this game seem like it could be just an average game, nothing really anywhere near special, is because every time you play this game, the music never changes, the music never stops, and the music never stops even if you die over and over and over again. You can faintly hear the death noise even if you get game over. But what I'm going to show you here is that the retro mode in this game is just lines on the screen, nothing spectacular. I mean, we had a retro game last week when I played Awesome P, and that one actually looked like as if it was a retro game. It had some CRT and the tube effect on it. So compared to last week, this game really just looks like just a normal average game from an indie developer. So nothing that I can't harp on about, except you gotta put some thought into it. Come on. If you want an indie game to do good, you're gonna have to put thought into the detail you put in there, because really, this just looks like, okay, it runs. Let's go put it on the Nintendo Wii Shop. That's pretty much what I think they probably did with. So, when you play this game, you also have the power-up in the form of a helmet. And so, with that, basically, your power-up is a helmet. It's not a mushroom. It's not a tail that you could get for your crocodile or alligator. It's pretty much just a football helmet, and if you get hit, you literally lose your helmet. There's no damage boost. So, there's no invincibility frames either. So if you get hit immediately, if you get hit again, you die. And speaking of dying, if you get game over, there is literally no consequences. You can literally start over from the level you were just playing. You don't have to start over in the game. You literally start over with the level that you're in. And speaking of starting over, there are no checkpoints in any of the 5 levels that I've played. Now, could there be any checkpoints in the full game? Probably not. I mean, this is one of those games where it's like, hey, if you buy $6 worth of this game, maybe, you know, you get checkpoint. Maybe this game will be better. It doesn't look like it will be, unless you go to the next world, and that's when you get a change in scenery. But honestly, in any platforming game, you should make your scenery look a little bit better, and you need to make it look like as if you put a little thought into what each level is supposed to look like, and instead they just went straight forward with everything. And all I'm saying is that a little bit of detail could have helped. And speaking of detail, this game literally plays exactly like Super Mario Run. It's just, you can't go left, it's always going right. You always have the jump button, which is not A, it's B. And the only time you can use A is if you finish a level and you have to go to the next level, or if you have to accept something. But really, that's all that the A button is there for. It's not your primary button, which feels a lot weird, because normally when you're playing platforming games that only take 2 buttons, you would expect them to just use A instead of B. But I guess in Super Mario, and even in Smash, A is the jump button and B is the punch button. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe the developers are like, nah, I like B better. We're just gonna go with that. No reason why. We're just gonna use it. And then really the only 2 things you have is B. That's all you do is press jump. That's the only control in this game. And the instructions are, I mean, you take them for what they are, because literally there's one button, the B button. You see that? You see what the control is? Let me show you. The control is literally B. This is literally the only control you have. And so nothing too spectacular there, but then each one of these levels have different little creatures, because they're not even monsters, they're just random animals that are just running around. You have a porcupine, you have a snail with a helmet on it, looks like Gary from SpongeBob. You also have this little rolling around thing that literally does not look menacing at all. It's just like a random Koopa, except all of these Koopas don't look harmful at all. It's like as if you just had a shellless Koopa and had clothes on it and just walked around like as if it was an obstacle, which it really isn't. And then you also, enemies can cause damage if you run into them. Literally nothing spectacular there. You can short jump or regular jump. Nothing spectacular there either, because literally you can do two things. You can either short jump if you just randomly press B and you can get over short little humps, or you can get some little coins if you want to do that, or you can do a regular jump, which lets you go further, obviously. And then if you get game over, like I said, you just restart the level you were on. There's literally no consequences. You get 3 lives for every time you do this. There are no extra lives in any of the 5 levels that you get, so there's no way of telling whether you get a level up or not. You just have the 3 levels, and if you die, you just restart that level. You don't lose any of your progress you had if you die, so really, you can literally be on 1 life in 1 level, just die 2 times, and then you have 2 lives, and you have 3 lives to complete that level. But you can keep going over and over and over. You can literally play this for days, and you will not have to restart the whole entire game unless you wanted to. And the game over music is really faint. Like, whenever you get any game over, whenever you get any, oh no, you died, you don't hear the music. The music keeps playing, but it's the same music from the main menu. It is the same thing over and 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 over. It is literally the same song, no matter what level you press, no matter what you even try to do. This is the exact same song. And then the game stops after the 5 levels, so that's literally when you stop. But when you finally get to the 5th level, it tells you, hey, the only way you can get out of this is 1, if you press the home button and quit the game, or 2, if you press X or Y to go to the Eshop, where we ask you to buy our game. Really? The whole theme in this whole entire thing, in this whole entire game, in this whole entire demo, is there's nothing spectacular. There's literally nothing special about this game. It is literally a copy of Super Mario Run. And really, let's get into my thoughts. So my thoughts about this game, you pretty much know what they are. Nothing spectacular from this game. I mean, honestly, if you're looking for a platforming game, I mean, you're paying the exact same price. If you wanted to get Super Mario Run, you're paying literally the exact same price, because both of them are $6. So if you wanted to save up money for Super Mario Run and you saw this game, it would be like, no, I'm still gonna get Super Mario Run. Because in this case, Croc's World Run is, why would you pay for that game? Why would you? This is a game where it literally looks like you wouldn't need to pay for it, because it doesn't look anywhere near a game that I would pay $5. Okay, I'll give you this. If it were $5 or $4, maybe. Because iZombie was like, what, I think that was like $3, $4, and that game is simple. But at least every time the music stops a little bit, and you have a different campaign, you just kill people, and that's it. It's just nothing spectacular, honestly. There's literally nothing that's different from that, except this game. It's a platforming game. You just go right all the time. You never go left. You just jump over obstacles. You can jump on walls. Literally the exact same thing you do in Super Mario Run. This is not anything original at all. So, what do I think about this game? Well, if you were expecting anything spectacular, you were wrong. Literally nothing spectacular about this game. This game is average at best. This game is literally average all the time. This is literally an average game. Nothing bad about this game, nothing good about this game, to the point to where I can say, wow, this was a good game. I can say it was a game. That's literally it. So with that being said, I'm going to have to give this a 3 out of 5 instead of a 4 out of 5 or a 5 out of 5. Because you know what 3s mean? 3s are C's. C's mean this. It works. You turned in an assignment and guess what? You checked all the boxes. Got a couple of things wrong here and there, but really you could have put detail into it, but you know what? You got the basic idea, so we'll give you a C. And that's literally my life right now, because in school, if I get a C, I get happy still. Because it means, you know what? I completed an objective. Could have put way more thought into it, but I'll take it. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Comment down below what you think about this game. And until next time, I'm Andrew Michael, and I'll see you guys next time. Go, go, Power Rangers. This is just an outro.